Hi, girls. I am truly happy you've decided to return to this private space of ours today. I work incredibly hard to craft this content for you, spending hours researching the most sophisticated layers of behavioral psychology and neurobiology to ensure you have the tools to navigate your world with absolute clarity and power. So please, if you find these insights valuable, take a moment right now to leave a like on this video. It is the most effective way to help the YouTube algorithm understand the importance of our community and share these high-level strategies with more women who are ready to claim their rightful place in their relationships and their lives. I also want to invite you to be a part of the creative process. If there are specific psychological topics, dating dynamics, or influence techniques you want me to break down in future episodes, please write them in the comments below. I read every single suggestion, and I want to make sure this channel continues to serve your specific needs and curiosities. Today, we are diving into a strategy that turns the entire physical world into a psychological trigger for your presence: the environmental anchor effect. The human brain is not just a repository for facts and dates. It is a sophisticated biological GPS. Our minds are wired to map emotions directly onto physical geography. This is an evolutionary survival mechanism designed to help us remember where the danger is, and more importantly, where the rewards are. When we experience a moment of high-intensity emotion, whether it is profound joy, intense attraction, or deep comfort, our hippocampus literally tags the geographical coordinates of that moment. This is why you can walk past a certain street corner and suddenly feel a pang of nostalgia for a conversation you had 5 years ago, even if you hadn't thought about that person in months. The environmental anchor effect is the intentional use of this biological hardware to ensure that his physical surroundings become silent witnesses to your existence. By strategically anchoring your essence to the places he frequents, you ensure that he can never truly leave you behind, because everywhere he goes, the environment itself is whispering your name. To master this, you must first understand the concept of home court domination. Most women make the mistake of always meeting a man in neutral territory, or worse, always going to his place and fitting into his existing routine. But if you want to create an anchor, you must disrupt his environment. When you are in his space, you should not aim to be a polite guest who leaves no trace. Instead, you should aim to subtly alter the energy of the room. This isn't about leaving a mess, it's about emotional residue. Choose a specific spot in his home, a corner of the couch, a particular chair, or even a specific view from his window, and make that spot the location of your most intense, high-value emotional exchanges. Share your most vulnerable secrets there. Laugh your hardest there. Provide him with the most profound validation he has ever received while seated in that exact spot. What you are doing is charging that physical coordinate with your energy. Long after you are gone, when he sits in that chair or looks out that window, his brain will involuntarily fire the exact same emotional neurons he felt when you were there. He will look at a piece of furniture and feel a sudden, inexplicable surge of longing for you, because you have turned a mundane object into a psychological shrine to your connection. The city itself can become your ally through the use of public landmark anchors. When you are out together, do not just drift aimlessly. You must identify landmarks that he passes every single day: the coffee shop near his office, the bridge he crosses on his commute, the park where he runs. These are the stages where you will perform your most memorable acts of influence. You want to link your highest value state to these locations. If you are having a moment of incredible chemistry, make sure it happens near that specific coffee shop. If you are sharing a breakthrough realization about life, do it while walking across that bridge. You are essentially contaminating his daily route with your memory. He cannot avoid these places. They are part of his survival routine. By anchoring yourself to his commute, you ensure that he is forced to think of you during the most mundane parts of his day. His morning coffee will taste like your last conversation. His evening drive will feel like the anticipation of seeing you. You are weaving yourself into the very fabric of his daily reality until the city itself becomes a map of your relationship. But the most sophisticated level of this effect involves the displaced sensory trigger. This is where you associate an environment he loves with a specific sensory cue that only you provide. For instance, if he has a favorite quiet spot in a park, bring a very specific, unique snack or drink that you only share there. If he likes driving at night, play a very specific, curated playlist that he has never heard before. You are creating a sensory package that is tied to that environment. In the future, if he ever visits that park without you or drives that road in silence, the environment will feel wrong. It will feel like a puzzle with a missing piece. His brain will experience a prediction error. It expects the sensory input of your snack or your music to be there because it is anchored to the space. When it isn't, the brain experiences a sense of loss. This is how you make a man feel lonely in a place he used to love. You have redefined the environment so that it is only complete when you are part of it. He becomes addicted to the environment only because it serves as a bridge back to you. You can even use the microenvironmental anchor through the strategic placement of objects. This is not about leaving your toothbrush. It is about leaving an object of curiosity. A small, beautiful stone you found together, a specific book left on a bedside table, or even a unique coaster you bought for his coffee table. These objects act as physical bookmarks in his environment. Every time his eye grazes that object, it triggers a micro-flash of your presence. It keeps you in his working memory without you having to send a single text. It is a silent, non-intrusive way to maintain a constant loop of thought. While other women are demanding his time through his phone screen, you are occupying his physical reality. You are the one he sees when he wakes up and the one he sees before he goes to sleep, simply because you have strategically placed yourself within his visual field. Finally, the most powerful part of the environmental anchor effect is the strategic withdrawal. Once you have spent weeks or months anchoring your highest energy to his world, you must go silent. You must allow the anchors to do the work. When you are not there to provide new input, his brain will begin to loop the old ones. He will wander through his house, and every room will feel like a memory of you. He will walk through the city, and every street will feel like a conversation he wants to have with you. The environment that used to be his sanctuary now becomes a haunting ground. He will realize that he cannot escape you because you aren't just a person he is dating. You are a part of the world he lives in. This realization creates a deep, existential pull to bring you back, to fill the holes you've left in his reality. You have effectively made yourself the center of his universe by making the universe a reflection of you. Use this power with the elegance and precision of a true architect, and remember that you are the one who defines the world he sees. Thank you for being here with me today. It is truly an honor to share these layers of the human mind with you. Don't forget to like the video, and most importantly, leave your ideas and topics for future videos in the comments below. I want to build this channel around what you need to know. Stay powerful, stay mysterious, and I will see you in the next episode.